Alright, we are back for round 2 with a very solid hand. At least a hand that's very good at killing small things. Though I guess Compulsion can kill bigger things too. And I think I'm gonna get rid of that Dryad right away. I could wait and Tooth Collector the thing away. Interesting. I think I actually don't mind taking a few damage, and I don't think my opponent will get Delirium before I can Tooth Collector. So my play is, I think, take one here, kill their 2-drop with my Deadweight, if they have 2-drop, and Tooth Collector on turn 3, and then I can keep Malevolence as a combat trick. It's slightly better regarding, you know, card advantage. Yeah, I think it's a better option, you know, I don't mind taking 2 at all. And again, it's extremely unlikely that they get Delirium by turn 3, and even if they do, I can answer them, you know, using a Grapple with the Past or something like that, or a Vessel of Nascency activation by Malevolence if I think they could, you know, get that Delirium. An Ironclad Slayer. Okay. As I drew Creep Breaker, well, that would have been much better turn 1, but I will not complain. I don't think I really want to trade here, especially since I have tools to get Delirium quite easily here. I have an instant, a sorcery, an enchantment. Creature should not be easy. I mean, should not be hard. And I think I will take 3 and Deadweight the Slayer. Spectral Reserves. Okay. They did not attack, interestingly enough. I think I'll Deadweight that to start off my turn. And then I think I like to attack. They take the damage, okay. And play a Crypt Breaker. Okay, good. I think this game is starting off very well for me, but yeah. I've only played some really solid spells, so it's not really a surprise. I'm at 16 here. I could Borrowed Malevolence, should I? Don't think so. Like, if possible, it'd be great if I can, like if they block with a 2-power creature, my Tooth Collector, and I can, you know, get full value out of that. Like this, for example, that'd be a great trade. I guess they have 2 mana open, so stuff could happen. But even if they have an answer, I still end up killing a spirit, so I think it's fine. Okay, Haunted Dead. Thing is, Born Malevolence right now doesn't use my mana super well. I could put that in my graveyard with Crypt Breaker and then use Compulsion, though I don't need to use Compulsion yet. I have so many options. That deck is fantastic, phenomenal. I could attack and accept a trade. Like, Borrowed Malevolence is kinda nice, but doesn't use my mana super well. Haunted Dead is... I think I'd rather Haunted Dead, pass the turn, and next turn if I have 5 mana, it's better for me. Kind of. Yeah, and I'll trade a spirit for one of their spirits. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, it uses my mana better. Like, spending my whole turn using Born Malevolence and potentially have, you know, let them have a trick is not that great, even if, again, I kill the spirit. And I'd rather kill the Unruly Mob if I can kill something with my Malevolence. So now I guess I'm actually taking the damage, since I don't want that to grow bigger. Okay, I drew a land, which is nice. So now I think I'm gonna go for the Malevolence plus Creep Breaker, maybe. Though I have nothing I want to sacrifice. I don't want a Voldorian Paria now. I'm pretty sure I don't want to do that. And I think I'll keep the Spirit in the back. My opponent might have a trick, but again, whatever they might have, I still pretty much get a 2-for-1 out of Malevolence if they try to block something. I mean, given my attack, it's pretty obvious that I have something, but I guess if they just take the damage, I can also play Voldorian Paria and pass the turn, and that's completely fine. My deck is nice and has a lot of options, but it's not so easy to play, I think, because look at all I can do here. And you kind of want to... Okay, Puncturing Light on the Tooth Collector. Okay, that's actually great for me. So this is gonna be bigger. And this is gonna be smaller, and I guess my Haunted Dead is gonna die in the process. But that's completely fine, I think. Yeah, I think that's fine. First I get rid of the mob. And it's a 2-for... It's equal. Basically, I got a 2-for-1 here. My opponent got 0-for-1, I guess, by blocking here. But Haunted Dead is a card I'm fine having in my graveyard. So I think that all in all, this is completely fine. The thing is, there's nothing I want to discard to the Crypt Breaker. I'm blocking a Spirit now. Feels like a fine trade to make. Though I guess with the Voldorian Paria I might not want to do that. It doesn't change anything. Because if I have one more creature to sacrifice, but they have one more creature to sacrifice too, so it's pretty even. A Nox, well, it means I cannot attack any more efficiently. I really don't want to discard anything here. So many options, so many options. Might just want to drop the Paria here. Like if I play Farbog Revenant, then I don't have a Jeez, that game is like really hard to play. Like so many options. It's tough. It's really tough. And I can either put a zombie or get that back and discard one more card. Difficult to tell which is the better option. I think for now, dropping the Paria and passing the turn is completely fine, though. If they attack with their Spirit, I might not block, because I don't really want to trade these for a trick, but... yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine. Give me more option later on for when I start to use that, or I do whatever I might want to do. Kinda want to keep the Scavenger as a backup for the Crypt Reaper if it dies. There's also the fact that if I can compulsion something, then I get Delirium. So I might actually want... Like if they attack with Inquisitor Ox... Well, I'd rather keep that for a bigger threat though. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Best case scenario, my opponent use +2/+2 exile target creature. On that, they attack, and then I can destroy them. But Odric, okay. Odric, sure. Mr. Odric. I'm probably passing the turn now. Yeah. If my opponent does nothing relevant, I can just discard a land, put a zombie. If they try to attack with stuff, unless they find a way to get vigilance, I can... ooh, that's bad for me. That card is tough to beat. And pretty good against Voldar and Paria. They don't have much left in hand, though. I can get my own card advantage of the Crypt Breaker, though. So I'm not sure I worry that much about the mysteries. Really interesting game, and mysteries is gonna make it even more interesting. So now I think I'm just discarding a swamp to make a zombie. Collective Brutality. It's not looking particularly good, though I guess it gives me the Tooth Collector activation, which is kinda nice. I'm probably still passing the turn right now. That is a very interesting game. I need to play relatively fast. Oh, I got Delirium anyway. Yeah, because of the swamp, I'm stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I was focused on putting a sorcery, but obviously a swamp does work. I mean, any land does work too. Forward Revenant is pretty expendable right now. And, you know, it gives me a target to scavenge back. And I'd rather have a zombie, just because of Crypt Breaker. If my opponent attacks with Odric, though, I'm likely to compulsion that thing. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Odric is threatening enough that I wanna get rid of it. If they have, you know, untapped target creature and reach, oh well, not a whole lot I can do. I don't think it's super likely though. I mean, they could, but... And now I can start attacking with my Paria too, which is nice. Okay, see Guardian Priest. And dropping a Soldier, which is gonna die from the Tooth Collector. The Tooth Collector is gonna do a very nice job at keeping me into that game. So now the play is probably just Brutality that thing. Make a zombie, draw a card, and attack with my Voldar and Paria. And if the opponent somehow has a trick here, I can use its ability anyway. So it's fine. Yeah. Let's Tooth Collector that thing away. Yeah, I think even though they have Mysteries, which is the best card at grinding out, I think we'll be able to grind them more than they will grind us. I guess I should actually have played Liliana's Elite. Because it's a zombie. I'm discarding Farborg Revenant though, and Elite is not looking great right now. So they drew a card. And might attack with the Ox or not. No. Let's put another zombie. Let's draw a card. Starting the engine. Now I probably want to attack with the Paria. It feels pretty safe to do so. Yeah. Oh, Silver Strike. Do I even want to sack 3 zombie too? Make them sack 3 creatures? I don't even think so. It doesn't seem good enough to me. To me, it just feels like the longer this goes, the better it's gonna be. Like, Poria is good, but here I'm killing, like, one of the creature I'm killing, I'm already killing now. The 2 other are pretty weak and cannot really attack, and will not block very efficiently anytime soon. And yeah, it just doesn't seem worth it. Extricator of Sin is pretty solid. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough matchup. I mean, Mysteries against Creep Breaker. I think Creep Breaker does give you more card advantage in the end, but still. Now the guys can attack. Guys is troublesome. Because if my opponent can pressure my life total, it's not so good for me. Because of the, you know, Creep Breaker, how it works. Stitcher's Graft, that was a good draw. Abundant Maw. That's a very good card. Mab will be able to... I don't really mind them putting some 3-2 though. Just because I have a bunch of zombies. Here I kind of force a chump block. I guess if I take 7 I'm pretty happy though. Okay, fine. Let's drop the Rancid Rats. Then I can Tooth Collector the Geist of the Lonely Vigil. I guess my opponent can start sacrificing clues, but I'm not even sure that a 3-2 is gonna be better than a card in their deck anyway. We have to play fast though, just because this is game 1, and I could easily see that that match being decided by time more than anything else. So I can draw 2 cards here. End of turn. And go down to 6, I suppose. At some point I should be able to draw removal for the Geist or something to stop it. I can also just reanimate my Haunted Dead and equip a Stitcher Graft, you know, that's an option. Next turn I might sacrifice the Elite, casting Abundant Maw. Because anyway I can get back the Elite with Scavenger. Face Unbroken. That's quite bad for me. But I guess it doesn't change my out to this flyer, which is still Murderous Compulsion. That's quite a lot of pressure though. So now I cannot really draw twice, otherwise I pretty much tap out and my opponent can attack for a bunch, which I'd rather not have happen. Yeah. Like, I cannot really tap the Rancid Rats, otherwise I put myself in a pretty bad spot. So I have to top deck my Compulsion. I guess no. Like, Haunted Dead does give me a bit of time. I guess my opponent can tap the token. Which is an issue. Interestingly enough, they did not tap my Abandoned Maw or any of my creature end of turn, which feels like a misplay. It probably doesn't really matter because I don't think they want to attack with ground creatures, but still. I did not play a land because I want to keep my land as discard outlet to Haunted Dead, basically. Another priest, okay. That's starting to be pretty annoying. Sanitarium Skeleton is not bad. I don't think my opponent will let me attack with match here. This game is starting to be going pretty bad for me. I mean, the Face Unbroken, when you don't have a removal, is quite hard to deal with. So, I guess we are reanimating Haunted Dead, discarding those 2 cards, and equipping the Graft onto a token, but my opponent can tap it anyway, so it's not even that great. Shame I don't have 2 Collectors, that'd be amazing. I guess a second Haunted Dead would be kinda good, but I guess I have 2 priests now, so it's not even good enough. Yeah, I really need to top deck my Compulsion, otherwise I lose. Not sure there's a whole lot I can do about that, though. And I don't think using the Paria when I could have used it would have gave me match. Like, I guess I would have got rid of that, but was that enough actually? The opponent might be dead here though. I don't know. Who knows? Like, they look dead, but they just need a trick or a removal and they leave. Either way, I'm dead to the thing next turn. So they did just 1 removal on a zombie and they don't die. They did not have a removal though. Whew! Holy cow. I'm pretty sure I was losing that game. The opponent maybe attacked a bit too recklessly and forgot that I had, you know, a board presence. Holy cow. Yeah, I really thought I would have lost. I think I just needed to tap my Spirit Token to win. Jeez, yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have lost that game. And maybe, I think, had I used that earlier on, maybe it could have put me in a better spot. I'm not so sure though. It's tough to say, honestly. But I don't think I should have won. Definitely got a bit lucky in the end here. Okay, so white-green. I think this is a matchup where if they don't have the stupid enchantment, the mysteries, they cannot really win. But mysteries does give them enough card advantage. I don't think I want to change anything for this specific matchup. I don't think I want to splash white for cleansing, though it's almost appealing. Yeah, that last attack was quite desperate. I thought I was losing. I was pretty sure they had some sort of trick, but yeah, my opponent just dropped dead. Yeah, they probably did not realize that, you know, I had some board presence and I was threatening some damage for sure. Voldar and Paria is a nice one with beating. The oven does have some token producer though, which makes the Paria worst, but it's fine. Oh, Creep Breaker, why do you always come one turn too late? Oh well. Oh well. Creep Breaker beating. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn. I think the plan for me is to put a zombie with Rancid Rat and intend to block, see if they have a trick. Maybe they might not even attack anyway. I guess the bad news here would be the stupid Face and Broken. Guardians of Pilgrim is annoying, but it's beatable too, I guess. It's pretty annoying though, not gonna lie. Don't really want to take 4. I guess Face and Broken would have been worst. I don't have any removal yet, which is kinda bad. Or dangerous, I should say. What I like if I discard the rats is that I can get them back later with the Cemetery Recruitment and draw a card. And I think that's quite nice. I could beat now. I kinda wanna wait though. I think I wanna get that back, drop my rats. Haunted Dead. Sweet. And now the plan is probably to make a few trades and draw one card. That seems fine. And next turn, if I don't draw land, I can Haunted Dead, and if I draw land, I can Creep Breaker beating, make some more trades, draw some more cards. Yeah, that's very sweet zombie draw here, not gonna lie. Okay, okay, I see you. So we are most likely blocking like that. And going down to 14. I don't mind, you know, trading my zombies, and you know, it means I cannot use the ability anymore, but I have beating, so who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, we'll be beating next turn. I might just take 5 here, since I don't really want to trade any of my zombie because of the Voldar and Paria. Captive, no problem. Should I triple block the Ox? My opponent cannot answer this activation with only white mana, I don't think so. I don't think there's any white instant that can kill a creature that's not attacking or blocking. Or bounce or anything. I could triple block. I feel like I'm just gonna take 2 though. I want to sack my zombie to the Voldar and Paria. A Geist of the Lonely Vigil. Now it's even less likely that I can do something about my thing. Hello. Those combo are really, really sweet though. It's probably one of the funniest games that I ever played so far in this set. Board Malevolence is not bad. So now I can actually kill the Dryad first and get rid of my opponent's board. How nice. Hello there, it's me, Mr. Paria, coming here to serve you. That's probably one of the strongest thing I ever did in Limited so far. Feels like playing Constructed. That's just I'm at 10, but I think I got quite a bit of card advantage here. Like my opponent has 1 card left in hand, facing 2 very hard to defeat rares, and I have 5 very good cards in hand. That's just great, right? So I could see them using a Silver Strike on the Abolisher Bloodline, but if they do, such is life. I mean, yeah. I mean, that would happen at some point anyway. And now it feels like I can drop that and probably produce a zombie. And next turn, Abandoned Maw, a priest, a Sea Guardian priest. Yeah, I feel like I don't really need the Crusader. I guess Haunted Dead is even less useful. Undo. Actually, the best move is probably Graft. Equip Haunted Dead. Attack, then sack to the Maw afterwards. My opponent just conceded. They had enough. They had enough, which I can understand. That was sick. Honestly, it just felt like playing Constructed here. That's amazing. Deck is like super sweet. Alright, well, first round was not so great because the opponent was missing land drop, but that one was just amazing. Like this game was completely dumb and stupid and super funny to play. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, and yeah, see you for the final.